Hi Aries, this is Nyonjo from Truth is Change Tarot, and I'm here to do your winter solstice reading. So, winter solstice comprises of Capricorn season, Aquarius season, and Pisces season. So that's from December 21st to March 21st. Alright, and then Capricorn is from December 21st to mid-January, and then Aquarius is from mid-January to mid-February, mid-February to mid-March is Pisces. So yeah, let's get started with your overall message for Capricorn season. So you have achievement and the Justice card. So you're going to get some sort of victory over a situation that has been bothering you. And this is a general reading, so it covers love, relationships, work, higher purpose, all those things. So take the messages and apply it to an understanding of what the general sense of your life is going to be at that time. So justice will be yours. It's the first message I got. You have Aretha Kate here. Very, very wonderful woman. And this sense of justice is you're gonna get to your goals through setting boundaries. Definitely. Setting boundaries during this time and creating expectations that are realistic for you. So within your capacity. So even though you want to go above and beyond, be realistic about what you can achieve, and do not compare yourself to other people at all. And with the Justice card, it has to do with karma. So definitely this is a time of lessons that are being brought to your attention, and asking you to really reflect and understand what you've been putting in is what you're getting right now. And yeah, definitely that is the overall theme, is just setting boundaries. And because, with boundaries, it's just like they're very flexible and fluid. You're figuring out what you want in your life and then what you don't. But if they're not present, then anything can just come in and anything can just be released in terms of energy. So having that will allow you to have this sense of balance that the Justice card also brings. Okay, and I'm looking over here because your cards are over here. So you have as your other messages, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So with this energy, it definitely seems like there isn't water energy in your life that there's an unevenness of contribution and commitment. Oh, I'm going to clarify this while I'm starting to shuffle. There's an unevenness. So this is your energy here, Queen of Wands. You're in your element. You're in your full power in this Capricorn season. But it seems like this Knight of Chalices, this Knight of Cups, because it's a reverse, it's definitely an immature energy. It's energy that is petty. Petty. That is highly reactive and emotional in a way that makes things progression delayed. And it has to do with an equity, and in terms of material connections, and then earthly connections. Either that is the sun reverse, to clarify the Knight of Cups. I'm gonna clarify. I'm gonna do it. First thought I got was narcissist with the sun. And then you have the Daughter of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So I'm saying with the sun reverse because the sun has to do with the self, and with it reverse, it's like an over attention to yourself. So maybe that's what the inequity is about. And it's like maybe you're trying to have a new beginning with this person, but what you need to do is to cut to the truth. What is this imbalance about? Yeah, you need to cut to the truth, and that means cut to the truth of yourself too. Like if you're trying to achieve these goals and this person is not budging, and it doesn't even have to be a person. It could be like an energy, like this, like really being around people who are kind of self-centered, and also like really emotionally draining. Like this one flipped out. Mother of Swords. To clarify the Six of Pentacles. I think that's an advice card actually, because I want to figure out what the inequity is about. I mean, it obviously has to do something with communication since you have so many Swords cards coming. Like you're trying to start this new beginning with this person who's just very self-centered. Change. So this inequity is around how to move things forward. I mean, nights are about movement and moving forward when they're in a good place, but this person or energy or environment is not in a good place. And it's not fruitful for you to like try to keep banging your head against the wall. Like, justice is gonna be served regardless. Know that. So it's on your side if you take the steps to live in your power here. You have so much power here. Okay, let me get back to the Six of Pentacles. So you're changing your boundaries. You're changing the way you want to relate to people and how much you give, and you're gonna do that through this very quick Swords energy. The Mother of Swords, the Queen of Swords is an energy. Is a person who's just direct and decisive, kind of cold. Someone who's known. Has been through shit, and she's not taking any more shit. Basically, like she's like, yeah, that's bullshit. So bye, like, bye, like. That's what I'm getting. This is the energy that's gonna be happening in Capricorn. You're gonna have to say goodbye to something or someone who's not going with the flow. That's not moving forward for you to achieve your dreams and your goals. Like I said, this is all about setting boundaries during this time. And like, it's almost like this, I think in a way, like this person is going to reveal themselves to be this way. Because with the Daughter of Swords, it has to do with truth. So either there's some like biting words, like they're like promising a new beginning, or like this job opportunity looks so promising. But in reality, this is very draining, and the people are very self-centered, and the person is very self-centered, and you're going to find the truth. You're going to get to the truth of it. And then you're going to react accordingly. Like, bye. Like, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. So your message for this Capricorn time is collaboration brings more sweetness into my life and into the world. So this is saying people who are good for you are people who are willing to collaborate, who are willing to have boundaries and communicate them. Like collaboration takes communication. It takes vulnerability and sharing. It takes like innovation. All these things, and it can be very sweet. But right now, if it's sour, then it doesn't need to be there. You don't need to be there. Sour is not good. Sour is like. Although I do like. Okay. I'm gonna start talking about gummy worms. Sour is something that's poison. You know, eventually slowly kill you. The drama. Okay. Let's get to Aquarius season. So mid-January to mid-February. So you have cycle and temperance here. And yeah. Again, the theme of balance is coming up. And temperance is connected to Sagittarius, but also to me sometimes it looks like the star card. which is about healing. So right now, this is a time of of recognizing patterns and habits in your life, where you need to move towards more of like an equitable state. It's going back to this sort of trying to find new boundaries. And I think once you do that, you're going to get to a place of feeling at one with yourself. So it's really asking you during this Aquarius time to figure out what it means to be at one with yourself. What it means to bring in the patterns from the past that are responsible, and the patterns of the past that will have you kind of like make excuses. So to clarify this, you have, again, the Temperance. So this is a huge theme, is this being at one with yourself, this alchemy, this merging, this equity and balance. That's definitely a major thing here. And then you have the Eight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Here. Oops. So, it's asking you to keep this balance in mind, because you're going to get to a place of being anxious. I'm going to clarify what that means. I'm like, why are you anxious? Why are you anxious during Aquarius season? I mean, it kind of is like nerve-wracking to make new boundaries, but I think you have kind of gotten to that place of like, yep, maybe having regrets or something. Either way, it's like the Eight of Swords has to do with energy that feels like, sorry, my cat is being weird. Donut. So you have the Empress reverse. So maybe you have a fear of not being as caring and as kind as you want to be and nurturing, because you have found this. You're starting to enforce these boundaries in a way that feels very real. Feels way more real than it did during this Capricorn season. And now you're kind of feeling guilty. You're just like, oh, I want to be this nurturing and caring and creative person. And yeah, that energy is stifling your creativity. This Eight of Swords kind of worrying. Like, you can get yourself out of this. Like, you can get yourself out of this. But it's just a matter of like, it's just a matter of just being like okay with your boundaries. Give me 1 second. My cat is being weird. I'll be right back. Thanks for your patience. My cat would have gone bonkers if I just left him. So yeah, so you're in this period of getting to a place where you feel comfortable setting your boundaries, because right now you're reverse. And oh, this is the Emperor, not the Empress. Oops. I mean, that's even more powerful, because the Emperor is all like so like strong and direct and decisive, and yeah, the Empress and the Emperor card look kind of different, but this one's a little bit less colorful. I mean, I think it still applies. It still applies in the sense of really wanting to care for the people around you. And right now, you're kind of like feeling guilty, and maybe that guilt is coming out in a form of wanting to control outcomes and circumstances, like wanting to take care of everything, but it's asking you maybe to focus, like to really remind yourself that boundaries are things that are movable and removable. Because with the Emperor too, it has to do with structures, and with the reverse, it has to do with structurelessness. So, structurelessness. Oh my gosh, y'all are in for a weird reading here. Not weird. I'm just. So yeah, really structurelessness. Understand that they're flexible, because with the swords here, you see that they're very like in the snow here. They're very concrete there, and you're feeling trapped. But right now, you gotta come back and don't you turn that trapped energy into controlling things. Like, create a structure that works for you. Create boundaries that works for you. And then you'll get to this King of Pentacles energy. I'm like, is this a person? Is this the energy? I saw that and I saw it as a person. So, let's see what that is. And the King of Pentacles is Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and what's the other one? Capricorn, Taurus. Oh my gosh, Virgo. Forgetting Virgo. So to clarify that, you have the King of Swords. So this person possibly has both Earth energy and air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, in their chart. Or there's someone who is very practical and logical. Either you're getting to a place where you embody this, or this is somebody who is going to be coming into your life. So, I think it's a person. I really think it's a person. That's the sense I'm getting. I'm like, should I clarify? No. I'm just going to trust my intuition. I think it's a person that's going to come into your life that embodies that and really supports you in kind of respecting your boundaries and having that validated. They're just like, oh, yeah, I'll totally, you don't want to do that? That's fine with me. Or, oh, I'm open to that kind of like energy, as opposed to this like messy ass water energy that's just like, yeah, I'm trying to be there, but no. And you're like, oh my god, what? The truth. So, yeah. So your advice for that time is, I am the weaver of my reality. So it's really reminding you, like I said, you are the person who is creating these boundaries. You are not stuck to one thing. You can change them, move them around, replace them, make them stronger, make them, you know, a little bit more loose. I mean, it's asking you to kind of understand this looseness and don't turn the boundaries into something that's trying to control other people, because you ultimately can't control other people. People are going to be, I mean, you can, but that's like in really violent ways. I mean, that's another aspect of the Emperor. It's very violent. And it's your energy, Aries. It's like, it reverse. Like, the bad part about feeling boundaryless is feeling powerless. And what powerless people do is try to control and contain. And that's what the Eight of Swords too is about, being powerless. So, recognize your power. Recognize that you are able to create what you need. Yeah, you're the weaver of your reality. Let's make sure you can see it here. Weaver your reality. Alright, let's get to Pisces season then. So you have healing. And Pisces is mid-February to March 21st. And then you have La Lune, which is the moon, and Billie Holiday in the sense. So definitely this energy, this overall energy has to do with kind of healing and kind of feeling clouded. The word clouded came up, so I'm just going to use that. Feeling cloudy, like you're trying to heal, move forward. You don't really know where you're going. Well, that's okay. I mean, this healing process is being receptive to newness and change. Like you can see here, this little bird is like injured, and it's just like, when is this ever going to stop? And there's more arrows being pointed at it, or pointed away from it. I don't know, I saw them as pointed at it. Anyways, you know, this little bird is going through it, or has gone through it. And now they're just in the process of just like getting this sensation of like feeling okay with themselves, like taking a time of rest. I mean, that's what sometimes happens when you just don't know what is going on. You're just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and wait. And that's what it's asking you to do. It's kind of like find stillness and healing. Okay, so your other messages are the Tower reversed, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So your energy is here. With the Tower reversed, something is going to go down. Oh my gosh. I'm trying here. Something's going to go down that you knew was coming. You knew it was coming. Maybe it has to do with, like, you're in the process of healing, but not everything is, like, falling into place yet. So you're, like, trying to do a new way of doing things, but it's, like, happening a little bit. I'm going to clarify that. You have the Hierophant. Going back to image structures. Another card. Going back to structures and spirituality, and it's connected to Taurus as well. So this kind of like spiritual teacher. Ooh, too many cards. Yo, need less cards for a concrete message, just like the King of Swords and the Father of Swords. This is a lot of decisive energy. Ooh, that one flew out. The Four of Pentacles. So you're holding on to a way. You're holding on to beliefs that almost have been given to you, and you know you don't have no business holding on to that, and they're gonna come crashing down. And it's part of this kind of like things crashing down where you're just like, I mean, it's a healing process, things being taken away that do not work for you. It doesn't feel comfortable by any means. That's why this little bird is like, has a little patch on, a little, what do you call it, bandage here, there. But it's gonna force you to sit still, in a way. You're just like seeing all these things crashing in front of you, and just, you know, falling. And you're like, well, I really have no way of preventing this, so I might as well just sit here. And it's really definitely around these beliefs that you've been holding on to. And these beliefs, it doesn't have to just to be like a belief system. It could be a mentor. For some reason I heard like a lifestyle connected to Instagram. Like some sort of social media, something being displayed, like expectations that you are supposed to follow, literally on Instagram and figuratively. Those things are crashing down because you know you have no business holding on to them. So let's get to the next one is Ace of Wands. So once you kind of release that energy, you're gonna be able to move forward in a really swift way. Like you have all this energy of like stillness, reflecting, and then you have this energy of inspiration and movement forward. We have the Tower again. Yeah. It's like you're going to have two Tower experiences during this Pisces energy. One is going to be things crashing down and being taken away. And then there's going to be like almost an immediate new thing coming into your life. And this is your energy too. Wands is fire energy. It's like this thing is going to be rushing in and then rushing out. Or rushing out and rushing in. Rushing out. I'm like, what is it around though? What is it around? I want to know. Yeah, making a decision. So the thing that's going to be presented to you is an option, two options to stay or go in a situation. So that's going to present itself as this Tower energy and this two of wands. So you're going to be presented with the option that will lead you to a new beginning. But this option is reflective of you needing to let go of this energy, and then also kind of focus on the option that's going to aid your healing in a way that is mindful and embedded in stillness. And once you do that, you're going to be able to move forward with this new energy, carrying it into your season. Yeah, you'll be able to just move forward in your birthday season in this really inspiring way. And that's beautiful. That's very beautiful. This healed way, this feeling of like, all right, now it all makes sense now. Like, yeah, I'm glad that I let go of that thing because now I have this other thing. And I'm glad I made the decision the way I needed to do. Like, trust yourself in that decision. Like, you know, it's kind of scary to be like presented with something that feels so life-changing, but like, you know what option works the best for you. Like, you know. And you'll be able to carry forward. Alright, so your advice is the rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. Really, like I said, back to the stillness. Breathing in and out. And that's what's going to allow you to get back to your sense of self and allow it to kind of direct you to move you forward, like slowing things down, you know, really processing, really letting go, really letting go is really hard. I guess I meant more so like really allowing the shift to push you forward. Definitely. Alright, so that was your reading. If you like a personal reading with me, email me at truthexchange@gmail.com and follow me on Instagram where I have full moon and new moon readings every month. And yeah, thanks for watching. Blessings.